it's that rapid expansion of gas that I'm most worried about. But O-rings can start to leak and then leak a lot more very quickly. So if you hear something hissing, don't immediately wave your hand over it, or worse, like put your face next to it, because especially on like A-clamp regulators, an O-ring can just bubble a little bit, and then the O-ring extrudes completely, and is a very powerful leak, which can injure your hand, injure your hearing, obviously. So if you hear a leak, just try and work out roughly where it is. Just get like a piece of paper and just wave it nearby. You'll work out roughly where it is, and just close valves. As long as all the valves are closed, you should be okay, and you're going to limit the loss of gas. Once you've worked out roughly where it is, you basically just need to replace that O-ring. Some O-rings you can replace yourself if you've got some technical know-how. If you're ever unsure, just take it to your local dive centre. They'll be able to sort of fit a replacement O-ring kit. The one in the neck that the valve actually screws into, don't go fiddling around with that. They need to be, or they should be torqued in properly. One other thing, which is kind of a cylinder fault, if you hear something like metal is sliding around, or just something is sliding around inside of the cylinder when you move it around, it's probably the snorkel, this part here. I don't know if I have one that I can show you, but yeah. It's like a little tube that screws into the bottom of the valve, and it's basically there so that if you do have rust or any like physical contaminants, you don't want to invert the cylinder and all those contaminants clog up the valve, because then you'll never get the valve off. So they fit a snorkel, which is just a tube, to help prevent physical blockages of that tube. And sometimes they do just unscrew and fall out, and yeah, you can just hear it rattling around inside of the cylinder. Take it to your dive center, they'll vent the cylinder down, take the valve out, get the snorkel out, screw it back in, and put it back together.